Welcome to this channel, and in this video we're going to be taking question 7 of Cambridge IGCSE October-November paper. Right? So it says for 16 days Safia records the number of dresses she sells, and from what we have on the screen we have 24, 6, 18, 14, 27, 37, 9, 16, 22, 17, 16, 16, 24, 20, 15, 32. The question says complete a stem and leaf diagram. So how do we go about this? Looking at the record, this is the stem, right? And this part represents the leaf, right? This section. So you could see values that just have a digit. We could see 6 and we could see 9, right? So we place them here 6, 9, because this is 0, this is 6, this is 9. So according to the key given in the question, right, we have 2/4 representing 24 dresses. So in the case of 0, 6, it represents 6 dresses, just like saying 0, 6, which is 6 dresses. And then we have 9 dresses, and then notice that we took the other, right? We took the smallest, 6, before taking the next in line, 9. So then we move to stem 1. So we look at values that start with 1. We could use maybe a cross to represent those that start with 1. We could see 18, 14, 16, we could see 17, another 16, another 16, then a 15. So then we start from the smallest. In this case we have 14. So the stem is 1, the leaf is 4. In the case of the next in line is 15. The stem is 1, the leaf is 5. Right? We have 16. The stem is 1, the leaf is 6. We have another 16. The stem is 1, the leaf is 6. We have another stem is 1, leaf is 6. And then next is 17, right? So we have stem 1, leaf 7. We have 18. Stem 1, leaf 8. And that's done. Then we move to stem 2. We look at values that start with 2. So we could use maybe a box, right? So we could use something like this, a box here, and then another box here, then another box here, another here, another here, and that's it. So you can see that the lowest value is 20, right? So stem 2 leaves 0, right? The next value we have 22, that's the next in line. The stem is 2, leaf is 2, right? Then in case of 24, you can see that 24 repeated twice, right? So stem is 2, leaf is 4. Stem is 2, leaf is 4. And then we move any other, we have 27, right? We have 27. Stem is 2, leaf is 7. And then we have 3. We could see these values. We could use maybe a small 0 over here to represent those that start with 3. And then we have 32, we have 37. So 32 is the lowest, then we have 37. So after preparing, so this is the answer to question A. We successfully completed the stem and leaf diagram. So after completing this, ensure that the number of the leaves is equal to the number of elements in the data set, in this case 16 days. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you see it corresponds with the number of elements in the data set. And this is the completion. So the next question then says, write down the mode. So what's the mode? Right, the mode is a member in the data set that occurs most frequently. And you could simply draft that from the stem and leaf diagram, because if you look at across each stem, this is stem 0, right? You cannot see any repetition. But if you should look at stem 1, you could see that 16, stem 1, leaf 6 repeats twice, right? So you could see that 16 twice. Now if we move to the next, which is stem 2, we could see that 24 repeats twice. And then in this case, we can't see any reasonable repetition. We can't see any repetition here. So the mode here is simply 16, because 60 was the most frequently occurring, right? From the stem diagram, you could easily infer that, because you see a 6, you see a 6, you see another 6, which is the highest, right, most occurring data in the data set. So the next question says find the median. So what's the median? You have a data set and then it's arranged in ascending order or descending order, right? And then you're gonna get the middle value. So in order to do this from the stem and leaf diagram, because you know that this stuff is arranged from the smallest to the largest, so we strike this, right? We strike this off, we strike this off. Follow the other. We strike this off, we strike this off, right? We strike this off, we strike this off. 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 We strike this, we strike this. But now you see that 7 and 8, right? You could see two values which correspond to, this is stem 1 leaf 7 and stem 1 leaf 8, which corresponds to 17 dresses and 18 dresses, right? So when you're getting the median and then it does not end at a finite value, what you simply do is to add the two values right over here and then divide by 2. So 17 plus 18 is 35 over 2, which is 17.5, and that's the median. So in simple terms, you can see that first of all, the number of elements in this data set is 16, right? And then most of the time, if you have even data set, this is the method you would take to get the value. Just like if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, you could see 4 values. 4 is an even number, right? So if you should want to get the median, this is the middle, but you can see two values. There is no single outputs, right? So you're gonna add 2 and 3, divide by 2. Same applies here. So this is 7, this is 8. Corresponding, don't forget the stem. So 1, 7, 1, 8, and then 17 plus 18, that's 35, then divided by 2, that's 17.5. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really got all that I explained for this question. This is question 7. Please do well to like this video, share this video, comment, right? Thank you so much for watching this video once again. Have a nice day.